Hello, Taurus. All right. So, Taurus, this is going to be your reading for the rest of July, the 25th to the 31st. So, Taurus, we're going to look into your main energy. We're going to see what's happening in the ethers and all around you and in between, and try to convey the message that Spirit has for you of what's been going on with yourself, okay? Your higher self and your physical self here, what you're going through. We're going to try to catch the message in the in-between, okay? What Spirit has been trying to convey to you, or what you just need to know about your energy, all right? So I think there's something we're alchemizing, Taurus. So we're going to go ahead and look into the energies of alchemizing. Transforming, transmuting, and moving on and seeing the bigger picture. All right, Taurus. So let's go ahead and get your main message to start this reading. So Spirit, God, angels, Jesus, please tap me into Taurus. Here we go, right here. Saturn and Casanito, they came right out, Taurus. So Saturn, we have Capricorn energy. We have the truth, discipline, time, structure, karma, masculine energy here. All right. So Capricorn energy, boss energy, leader energy, black and white. Okay. Taking the lead on something, taking action. And here's that scythe. Okay, so cutting out something. And remember, there's like this split. Okay, what's in the dark, what's in the light, and what's in the middle? What is Spirit trying to convey to you? Like, what's in the middle? I felt like there's a message that's in the middle, Taurus. So let's go ahead and read about this calcification. Okay, so the truth and calcification. So let's look into these energies, Taurus. On the back, we have rotation. All right, so I'm going to put this out because I think that's going to apply some way to the message. Is this alchemy, this weaving these energies together and then coming with an outcome, right? Because then those flowers bloom. After we take energies and weave them together, we have a bloom. We have a harvest. The great work. Look at that, the great work. So, weaving something, okay, from this chaos-looking energy. Okay, but let's read about calcification. Okay, so Taurus, the calcification is about heat, fire, and desire. So calcinito is the great alchemical operation of fire. It occurs when there is enough heat in the vessel to transform the nature of that which is solid or fixed. How does calcinito begin? With a tiny glimmer, an urge, a desire that builds into a robust flame. On a psychic level, this stage may be an uprising of emotion that has been repressed or dismissed. It wants something big to change, to be brought to the light and purified. Perhaps a flawed ideology, institution, or outlook. Frustration and anger are wondrous change makers if their heat is channeled with space, time, and awareness. The transformation that occurs from calcinito is rarely harmonious. It requires commitment and a willingness to sit through discomfort as old patterns fall into the ashes. The flame initiates sacred change, and eventually the phoenix rises. Oh, Taurus, 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 Taurus. All right, you're not going to believe it if I even told you. Okay, so you saw me pull them live. As I was in my room, I would say an hour before I sat down to come do this reading, I started channeling a message from Spirit. And what they were showing me was me opposing a team, a workplace, some other hierarchy or some other form of, an army or a team. I was opposing against them because I started to stand up and was like, no, I don't want to do it that way anymore because I don't agree with the way that you're doing it. Like, I'm running all of your, to-dos and what and how to do this and what, your instructions on how to do something, but I'm filtering through them and it doesn't feel right. So I'm going to stand up and make my own army, make my own team, okay? And yes, you might be a higher authority of me, but I'm going to challenge you. I'm going to stand against you because I'm going to do the right thing because you're not giving me solid truth. And here we have Saturn, okay? So follow with me, Taurus, because you're not giving me solid truth. What I feel as like you're this filter, Taurus, right? And what you feel is something that goes against what other people are telling you to do. You feel truth. You just feel that they're passing down just stories or, other belief systems or whatever, however they tell you to do it. They're just saying to do it. And you're rising against that and saying, no, everything about me is saying, no, it's not right. It shouldn't keep going. I'm going to stand up and be that filter. And I'm going to you're going to take your truth, put it in my filter. And you know how like you do a shifter and the crap falls underneath the strain, the residue of the strain, it falls through. It's caca, right? It's nothing. But what lays in the midst of the strainer is the real stuff, right? So you take that and then you add it to the other ingredients and you make something whole from it, right? Taurus, you are being called from spirit to stand up and make that shift possible with leaving the things that are untrue. Okay, step into that leadership role. Okay, stand up, be that shifter, and take all the positive things that are truth and put it in with your truth, remold it, reshape it, and then pass it on. But you're that post. You're where everything filters through. All of these things people are saying or telling you to do, all of these belief systems, all of these theories, all of these ideologies, philosophies, theories. It doesn't matter what it is. Spiritual, non-spiritual, physical, it doesn't matter. Okay? But I guarantee you it'll be in the physical realm. So what's happening here is that, let's say, for instance, you're getting all this information and you're being told what to do with it. You're going to filter through this and you're going to extract, okay, the falsities from it and then put your truth, that one that God gives you, back into that main ingredient and repair it. You're going to restructure it, repair it, and mold it back into truth, into calcification, into solid truth. You're going to weave the missing link, okay, the missing truth back into that substance so that you can give, solidity, solid information, correct information from here on out. You're that post that filters through what's real and what's not real. And what's not real is going to be left behind by you. And what's true is going to be reintroduced back online, recalibrated, rewoven, okay, unearthed, corrected, and solidified by you and passed off by you to start anew. So Taurus, you're being asked by Spirit to stand up for what's right. You're being called to wherever you see necessary, whatever you redeem necessary, to take control and fix it. You have the green light. You have the Ace of Wands from Spirit. Hold on, let me take a sip of coffee. All right, Taurus, you are giving the green light to do what's right because you know it's right. All right. So yes, to stand up in your power. Okay. And to push the truth out into where it needs to be, to remold it, to reshape it, to give its structure back, to give its importance back, to give its sacredness back. Because it's like, imagine like telephone, right? You know how we were young, used to play telephone. So somebody, there's like a line of people and somebody starts the telephone. And they're like, you know, they're saying one thing and it has to go through all these other people. And it has to remain the same way that the first person started the sentence. It has to remain the same all the way through all those people at the very end. And the person at the end has to repeat what the first person said. Never, ever does that ever come out the way it was originally said, right? There's discrepancies. It gets messed up along the way, right? So you are the preventer from that happening. And it starts with any little thing that you see unfit needs to be removed and replaced with the truth, what God showed you, okay? Or this applies to, you are allowed, Taurus, to make up your own mind, to go with your own thoughts, feelings, whatever God showed you, whatever your angels showed you, whatever Jesus showed you. You are allowed to make up your own mind and then remold that and use that to reshape you and your life and however you see fit. So whether you want to take it to the front of the line and be the leader and, you know, start making those changes, you're allowed to. Or if you want to use it for your personal advancement, you can. The point is, Spirit is saying that you have to be that shifter, okay? And you have to shifter out all the BS and not take everything for face value. It has to be proven to you by Spirit. Okay? So let's go ahead and look into some more, you know what? Look, the crossing initiation. Look at that. You have the crossing initiation to ancestral wisdom. Do you see that? You're headed over. Look at that. You're crossing. It's like one portal into the next. You're crossing, okay, into the land of the ancestral wisdom. And this is what I'm saying to you. You are going to be shown by Spirit. It's going to be unearthed. It's going to be brought back online. It's going to be shown to you. Something's crawling on me. Okay. I don't know what it is, but I hope it doesn't bite me. Taurus, you're going to be shown the old ancestral wisdom, the old ways. Okay. And before things, you know, got, like at the beginning of, okay, so you're going back to the beginning of that telephone line. Remember when I said telephone, you know, play telephone? It's like you're going to be shifted. You're going to be rotated back into the beginning of that line where they first told you the original answer before it got disgruntled. You know what I mean? So it's like, so you're getting initiated from Spirit, Taurus, to be able to get the ancestral wisdom you need to make those truths back online and recorrected. Like the librarian for all humanity, a humanitarian, coming to restore what was once lost, okay? Because it's pointing people in the wrong way. And you're going to stand up and be like, nope, that's the wrong truth. Nope, that's the wrong way. Take that out, mend it with this, and send it on its way. You're the repatcher. You're the filter. You're the wise person that Spirit is going to work through to give you this information, the land, the lay of the land. So remember, you're going to go into the front of the line in front of everybody else to retrieve this information where it's fresh. And then you know, take out where it's been disgruntled and replace it with the truth, Taurus. Wow. Do you see that? Look, so we're going to take those two right there. That's exactly what I'm trying to say, is that that's what's happening. All right, these two just flew out right here. Oh my gosh, Taurus, look what just came out. Remember what I said? You're going the wrong way. Lost compass just flew out. Getting back to integrity. Experiencing life as it comes. Wow. I just told you how the ancestral wisdom is lost, okay? And we need to get back to integrity. We need to get back to the truth. All right? Because people are just drifting, experiencing life as it comes. This could go two ways, Taurus. Let me see what's on the back of the deck. Sacred contract. Yeah. I think you have a sacred contract with Spirit right now. I really feel like this is like, you know, you getting hitched with, like Spirit's giving you like a contract, you know, initiation to work with Spirit. So in two different ways is that like people are being a drifter with no really solid evidence and truth, and they need structure. But then again, you, as you go on your journey and as you experience life as it comes, you're getting all, this is like the Akashic records here, like the energy of, you know, it's not really, but I'm just saying, it's like you're in the astral and it's like the Akashic record, this energy. You're getting all this information. You're going on a shamanic journey. You're going on a really spiritual journey, Taurus, with Spirit. And you're getting all this information as it comes, okay? As you go, it comes. So you're drifting into the spiritual realms, receiving all of this ancestral wisdom because you've been initiated. You've been able to cross over into those spiritual realms, into the Akashic record, to retrieve this information, to restore the lost compass and getting everybody back to integrity. You see what I mean? You're the shifter. You are the filter, and you're going to shift all the, I call it, Taurus, coco caca pia. Means it has no substance, so it needs to go. It's caca, it's pooey, it's ooey. It needs to go. There's no truth. Saturn is the father of truth, okay? The Lord of truth. Let me read that for you real quick. Yeah, so Saturn, remember, stands for structure, and getting back to integrity is by giving structure. So it's, you know, Saturn, again, consequences, authority, structure. Saturn is known as the great ruler, the authoritative father, and the structuring force. Limitations, rules, logistics, and law fall under Saturn's claim, and they insist on our adherence. Saturn constricts, it corrects, it governs. The force of this planet is mind-bogglingly frustrating, especially for creative types, as it can feel like one limitation after another, yet its ability to support is unmatched. No creative project can come to be without the Saturn qualities of commitment, endurance, and steadiness. Yeah, Saturn just wants you to show up. The tick of the clock reminds us of this planet's steadfast presence internally measuring. It's no surprise it's associated with the metal lead and the qualities of density and weight. Remember when I was talking about density, you know, like, I don't know if I did, but when the shifting, when you shift through the filters, in your filter, the dense things, this is what I was chanting earlier. I may have not said it to you, but what I was describing before these cards came out was that the shifter is like every time you shift, you like wind it and you shift out the bad stuff. The dense stuff is what's left, the one that holds weight, the truth, the value, okay? And that's what you're going to take out of there and mold it with the rest of the truth and then pass it on, okay? And so it's funny how it talks about it's associated with the metal lead and the qualities of density and weight, okay? Because that has truth, okay? When they say something holds weight, it holds truth. And that's what I channeled about the shifting, you know, when you were filtering through all of the energies, the truths, and whatever else, the falsities. So to embrace Saturn is to embrace the foundation and become its own central authority. And it's not as dull or easy as it sounds. That's Saturn's secret. So silence as power. And it says, so, let me just see. It says, ironically, and to the amusement of anarchist everywhere. The authoritarian energy of Saturn is said to reside in the middle finger. Or like the middle finger. Yeah, like, yeah, you get it. Like, give you the middle finger. Like, don't mess with me. The authority, right? Taurus, don't let anybody mess with you. Don't let nobody blow smoke up your butt. That's what Spirit's saying, is like, give him that middle finger. You know, not physically, but, you know your power, Taurus. Know your worth. Know what Spirit is giving you. Know what truth, what possession, what wisdom that you inherit, that you have been passed down. There's value in that. There's pride. There's oh my gosh, ancestral wisdom. There's knowledge. There's power in that, Taurus. You're the gatekeeper. All right? You're the gatekeeper of this knowledge, Taurus. And it's a blessing. You've been chosen by Spirit. You're blessed to be able to have this. And if it doesn't resonate with you, well, then it doesn't, it's not for you. But to those Tauruses that I'm talking to, you know what I'm talking about. All right, this is interesting. So another thing Spirit wants to talk about is compassion. Have compassion for yourself. You want to know why? Have forgiveness, because the will of the wisp, treasures hidden in the shadows. So Taurus, everything that you had to go through, there was a treasure hidden in that shadow, right? It showed you something. It taught you something, right? So forgiveness is needed because it's repairing all of the fragmented parts of your soul. You're repairing the veil. Okay, it's fated events so that your soul could grow and expand. Okay, Dragon's Hoard, protecting the future. Yeah, you had to learn all of these different experiences. You had to go through and these different experiences. You had to learn from all of them. Okay, so that so that you could jump into this future. So in a way, your past, you going through all that and learning through was protecting your future. Your past, with all of the trouble that you got into, was actually protecting your future. Because if you wouldn't have learned about all of those hidden treasures in the shadows, you would have never understood your future. So go easy on yourself, hold compassion, because, it was all meant to happen. On the bottom, we have, compassion. Yeah, there's an opportunity coming in for you, Taurus. All right. Go deep. Dive deep. And look, I love how this drifter, experience life as it comes. Go deep. Dive into a task. Okay, when you're learning as you go, dive deep into that. Whatever Spirit's trying to show you, go deep. All right, Taurus. All right, Spirit, show me some animal energies. I want to look into your energies with the animal deck. All right, Spirit, show me Taurus. Ooh, we got the Eye of the Dragon. That's too many. You got look at that, Taurus. You got the dragon. You got the Spirit card. You got the Eye of Dragon. That's powerful. I think that's the only one we need. And you got the High Priestess, yeah. And the Cosmic Egg. Tiger. Yeah, you got some pretty, yeah. That one stands for the High Priestess. And the Dragon. You got two powerful cards right there. Taurus, I just stopped that at 2424. So 66 or 12. 2424, 66 or 12 is a number. So there's an energy here of healing the past wounds, okay? And then the dragon appears. All right. So through this healing, one's going to see its most true self, and you're bouncing the ego, and then you're stepping into your spirituality, your spiritual gifts, your mission, your assignment from Spirit. The dragon sees everything. Its essence has been with us since before our first breath and will be there at our last. It watches us navigate the external world as well as our inner world. When dragon energy is awakened, we are courageous, visionary. We can easily drop into witness consciousness. It is almost as if we are traveling with a great friend inside of ourselves. When we look in the mirror deep into our eyes, we may even glimpse the self behind the self, the one who is watching us. This is the power of the dragon, breathing transformative fire into every cell of our bodies. Witnessing this omnipotent energy, even for a brief moment, helps us surrender and let us go. We let the dragon guide us. We hop on its back for a ride as we traverse even the most difficult terrain. The dragon's eye sees beauty everywhere. It is said that if a yogi does not see beauty in the world, then the Agni is dim. Agni is described as inner fire or sacred intelligence. May even just the mention of the dragon stir the embers of intelligence within you. So this is about that fire as well, remember? Yeah, so that's about that inner fire. So we started the reading off with the inner fire, about igniting everything to get started with that spark. And so I feel like, Taurus, your dragon is back. You're back. You know, you've initiated that dragon energy. You've come head to head. You've met your inner dragon. You know, you've met the energy of that, and you're being reacquainted and woken back up, especially with this tiger, with this high priestess energy. It's like you're tapping back into that. You're seeing beyond the veil. You're seeing beyond the illusions and the disgruntled and defragmented pieces of all that is around you. It's like the emperor, you're taking control and you're putting everything back together again. You're connecting the dots. You're associated back with the rise of the phoenix. You know, you're communicating with spirit. You're making things make sense again, and then you're taking control and you're getting to work. Okay, so a lot of you are going to start working with spirit here and redirecting the truth. Okay, all right, so let's go ahead and look into some more oracle cards. All right, spirit, show me Taurus. Ooh, too many cards. Look at that chaos storm. Look at that. So you're controlling chaos, right? So that's the thing that popped out, was this the storm, chaos. It's like you're that sanctuary, okay? Because you're going to be renewal. Do you see what I'm saying? It's like when I said you collaborate all of the energies, you collect all the energies, and then you filter through what's real and what's not, and then you take the dense, the stuff that has weight, the stuff that has value and sacredness and, you know, truth to it, and you remold it back with the other truth, and you cut loose, and you be a guiding light, okay, to renew what was once lost. You bring it back online, you restore it, okay, you repair the damage by removing the falsities, right? Okay, so this is patience is coming underneath, experiencing life as it comes, okay, and diving into a task. So have patience with diving as you go deep and exploring the spiritual realm, exploring the ancestral land, because remember, you're crossing over to this ancestral wisdom, the lay of the land. You're crossing over into ancestral wisdom. Have patience as you go deep to retrieve this information, okay? Because look, this frog spirit, the renewal, is coming underneath lost compass, getting back to integrity. You're restoring this, right? And look at that, to protect the future. Oh wow, Taurus, look at that. Do you see that? Because you're getting back to integrity with this information by diving deep as you get crossed over into the ancestral wisdom. Okay, you're going to, this information that you bring back towards is going to be a renewal, right? To protect the future. So you are going to, it's like this, like Taurus, we want everybody to cross this bridge, but you're crossing it first, right? Okay, so let's say, for example, you're crossing it first. Before everybody can get over to the other side, you've got to repair the sacredness. You've got to, you know, so nobody falls in between the cracks. Nobody falls into the trenches of hell. Nobody falls in. It's like all of those cracks and all of those holes in this, you know, this crossing that everybody needs to come over to the other side, like let's say to heaven. Okay, let's just ready for an example. Somewhere important that they need to go. You have to, in order for them to get there, they have to go the right way. In order to get the right way, you know, you have to repair the road. You have to repair to go to the right way, or they can make the right steps, or they can get the right information. This is just a guidance. So this light that's on top of this bridge is like you being this light barrier and restoring the truth to get them across the bridge into the right realm and to the right way, right? This chaos, the shadows, okay? The treasures hidden in the shadows, this chaos, this storm, all of this is bad energy that's brewing, okay? For everybody else, it's like it's underneath the initiation, okay? There's chaos and it's like people are going the wrong way, right? But you are in the ancestral wisdom. You're in a different realm right now, gathering this information. It's taken a long time, but have patience with yourself because you're diving deep, Taurus, right? Because you're going to be renewing hope and truth as you filter out and you repair the way for people, okay? To give them renewal, to get them back to integrity, to repair their compass that's been lost. They have, it's like everybody has like a lost compass, and you're recalibrating this compass to point them in the right way. So when you dive deep, you're bringing back, and when you dive deep into this ancestral wisdom, you're bringing back this knowledge for renewal of all, right? So that their future can be protected. So on their journey as they go, they know they are being pointed in the right direction, right? So you're this sanctuary for people, Taurus, okay? So with this right here, the Saturn, the truth, and solidifying it and shifting out all of the falsities is what you're supposed to do. You are that repair, that renewal, okay? That compass repair. See, lost compass renewal. This is what Spirit is asking you to do. So when something is wrong, fix it. Because they're giving you this information. You've been initiated, Taurus, by Spirit into the ancestral wisdom to bring back, okay? You've been initiated to see the truth. You have this dragon with you, the high priestess. Okay, so with this high priestess, with all this information you're getting from the ancestral realm, and a lot of this is going to be in the ethers. This is going to be, you know, your third eye, your spiritual work, okay, your intuition, your spiritual gifts, okay? So, after you get all this, you go dive deep into the land of the ancestral wisdom, you're then going to weave this information with the truth. And then you're going to shift out all the rest of it that does not serve the rest of the collective the right way, does not show them the right way, okay? So you're going to help Spirit straighten out the truth on how to get people going the right way, okay? Because we all want them to cross over, but right now we have to repair, we have to renew. So with this spider here, Taurus, we have the wheel. monotony cycles. Rotatio is the great alchemical operation of the wheel. Through its circularity, it indicates that work performed again and again and again produces results. It reminds us our efforts are cumulative, not singular, nor is the work ever fixed or finished. Rather, the alchemist rises each day to tend to the laboratory, to weave their work into the world. It is this epitome of the alchemical examen. Iadim mutata resargo. Although changed, I arise the same. This operation is expressed through images of the circle, the spiral, the Ouroboros, and the wheel. By its non-hierarchical, I can't say that, hierarchical, sorry, Taurus, shape, we are tossed back into the spin. Just when we thought we had it all figured out, though this stage can be frustrating and cause a fair amount of restlessness, it's at the heart of of all spiritual practices. So again, this patience, that's exactly, as you weave your magic, Taurus, as you're experiencing life as it comes, as you're drifting through the astral planes, the ethers, the hierarchies up, you know, with the angelic realms, with spirit, wherever spirit's taking you, you're diving deep. Like, you're diving deep into this, right? But that's what they're saying, to have patience as this unfolds, and to every day work on your craft and to make this happen. It's like it's like a teacher has to go to work every day. They finally get results, okay? And then it moves on. But it's just a continuous thing, okay? You're going to be constantly receiving information, and you got to constantly weave it into your work, okay? To have patience with your work. So let's get a little advice from the Goddess Oracle for you, Taurus. Okay, show me, Taurus. Inner wisdom. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Taurus, this is about you being sacred and independent with your wisdom. You've got Athena, inner wisdom, Nematona with sacred space, and Bast with independent. Okay, 3 powerful divine goddesses here to represent your energy. This is an independent energy. This is a leader, okay? This is somebody, see the wisdom, the ancestral wisdom came on top of that. You know what to do. Trust your inner wisdom and take appropriate action without delay. And see that owl right here? And this high priestess, this is higher knowledge that you retain. Trust your intuition. Trust what you're being shown. You know what to do. Trust your inner wisdom and take appropriate action without delay. You're being led. You're being divinely led, Taurus. So then take this information back to your sacred space. Create an altar or visit a power place to connect with the divine, okay? So get yourself a sacred place to root in, to ground in, okay, and weave all of this information, okay, a sacred place to work, okay, because this is this is your independence. You're a leader. You don't need approval of what to do or how to take this action. This is what Spirit's saying. Take the take the necessary steps you need to take, Taurus, to make this happen. Your independence is a foundation for your strength and success. You're building your foundation. You are in charge of this ancestral wisdom, of this sacred knowledge, okay, to help Spirit with this. All right, so let's go ahead. Before we tap out, we're at 38 minutes. Let's look into your energy. Let's just have, real quick, Taurus, let's look at your current energy. So show me, Taurus, current energy. Thank you. Inspiration of infinity and innovation. Yes, enlightenment. Okay, so this you're being enlightened. Okay, you have this information that's inspiring. Okay, and you're gonna innovation. You're gonna weave it. Okay, and this is gonna bring you a lot of joy. So this is a good time. This is something very, yeah, I see the Mother of Pentacles. Very resourceful at this time. A lot of knowledge, a lot of wealth, abundance, success coming in for you, okay? So this is a good time. This should be inspiring to have all this information and to create abundantly with it, Taurus. All right, Spirit, show me Taurus. Ooh, Mother of Cups. Okay, then we have the Six, what is this? The Six of Wands in reverse, the Mother of Cups. We have the Page of Pentacles, the Two of Wands in reverse, and we have the Two of Swords. Okay. Yeah. And we have the Star in the bottom. Okay. Again, this Ten of Cups with the Star, you're being divinely guided. Okay, Taurus. You have a stream of higher intelligence, a spiritual team, divine team, angelic team, God, Jesus, the whole 9 yards, the divine cosmic intelligence. You see these cups with these strings going back and forth. You're like in the middle right here, okay? And you're filtering through all this information, okay? Coming down from the cosmos, all right? So remember that part, okay? But here's your energy. You have the Two of Wands in reverse, the Two of Swords upright. So with all of this knowledge, you see this burning celestial kind of energetic point up here. It's like you are having a hard time deciphering how you want to put out this information, how you want to move forward, how you want to manifest, what you want to do with it. So it's like a mental clarity, a mental block. Okay, but that's why it's coming underneath. It's a lot of information. Okay, you're still deciding. You're kind of like a mental challenge right here, mental block. Okay, but have patience with yourself as this unfolds. Okay, and then the sacred place is Page of Pentacles. When you come back to your sacred place, when you ground this in, when you give yourself time and you give yourself space to think. Okay, you can put it all in a new beginning. It'll all make sense. It'll all bring clarity. So when you don't have this clarity, when you have a setback, when you have a mental challenge with moving forward with something, okay, and how you want to broadcast it or weave, when you want to weave your information into whatever it is that Spirit's asking you to do, don't get so up in your head, but to have patience, to have a sacred space so that you can bring this knowledge down and to get clarification, okay, and to get intuitive downloads, all right, so that you know, because you're not sure how the outcome is going to be for you, if it's going to be successful, if people are going to take this right, or you're just not sure. Okay, so it's like you're a little nervous, okay, with this Mother of Cups. It's like she's looking over at the Six of Wands in reverse. The intuitive, like in her gut feeling, she's not really comfortable with her emotions, how this is going to turn out. Okay, but Spirit is saying to trust your guidance, to trust your inner wisdom, your divine guidance here. Okay, and to create this space so that you can ground in these energies. Okay, to get clear, precise clarity on how to move forward, because the Two of Wands is moving forward, with your inspirations and your ideas, but it's in reverse, and the Two of Swords is up, meaning that it's blocking your mental, chatter, your mental clarity is stopping any progression moving forward. It's blocking it because there's a stalemate, there's a confusion, there's a stale decision. Okay, and it's just that you need time to be patient with yourself, find your clarity before moving forward. You need to have patience. There's no rush here. Okay, you actually can move faster when you have a clear mind. Okay, when your heart, body, and soul is all in one. Okay, so this part about being nervous if you're going to succeed or not. It really just comes to just being patient with yourself, getting your clarity, okay, connecting with Spirit and yourself, and then you can remove those blocks and obstacles and then find your footing once again. Okay, Taurus? All right, Taurus. So I'm going to leave it there, but I'm going to go ahead and pull. The last thing I'm going to pull is some fortune cards, okay? All right, let's see what fortunes we have. All right, Taurus. Yes, so this psychic ability, trust your intuition with this high priestess. That's what I'm saying with this mental block right here. The Two of Swords upright with the Two of Wands. It's like you can't move forward with this mental block. Trust your intuition, okay? And bring it back to your sacred space and then get the clarity. That will unblock those, unblock those obstacles. Then we have Rat, someone working against you behind your back. Okay, psychic protection, call on spirit, call in. You might have the darker forces, the lower astral realms trying to give you psychic attacks or whatever the case may be. Say your prayers, ask your angels to protect you. Not that you're not protected already, but if any type of negativity comes in, this is indicating some kind of psychic work is being against you with darker forces, trying to just confuse you and stop the process. Don't pay it any attention. Say your prayers and stay grounded in your faith, Taurus. All right, and trust your intuition and trust what God has shown you. We have 10, temporary situation. We have forces working against you. Okay, so again, there's this forces working against you. Anything that's being challenging right now, Taurus, okay, any kind of setback, it's a temporary situation, okay? Spirit you and Spirit will move through this. Yeah, that's twice it came out. Okay, things will not always be this way. Yeah, exactly. So caterpillar. So you've got these forces working against you, okay? Temporary situation, because look, things will not always be this way. Changes is coming. So Taurus, if you've been feeling psychic attacks or things are working against you, it's like, don't worry, change is coming. Then we have Moon, changes in your life. Yeah, changes are ahead, blockages are being removed. Pay out, time to get out of a situation. All right, so let's see here. Any more messages? All right. What else do we have here? Money path. A path with money is waiting for you to find it, okay? Trust your intuition. Trust where Spirit is taking you, all right? And so that will be successful. Slowly but surely getting ahead, okay? So again, have patience with yourself, okay? This money path, this pathway to money, this pathway to success, it's slowly getting there, but you're going in the right direction. Funnel, period of frustrations, lessons to be learned, okay? So Spirit wants you to learn from anything that has caused you frustration in the past. Deep personal strength and peace that assures success. Valley and hammock, taking a vacation mentally or physically, okay? Yeah. So anytime you're getting stressed out, Taurus, Spirit is definitely wanting you to just kind of retract back and take care of yourself. Go into nature. Go somewhere where you can find your inner peace again, all right? But whatever this negativity that was working against you, stay strong in faith and prayer, okay? And it will shift. It will leave, okay? So all the hard times are leaving, all right? But stay grounded in your faith, Taurus. Stay focused and, lead the way. Okay? All right, Taurus, this is what I have for you, and we will see you next time. Bye, Taurus.